afternoon, and of course, good evening, traders from across the globe. Thank you for tuning in to my 2,562nd edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Hello, kids. Video coming at you on a Thursday night for trading, Friday, April 21st, 2023. Today was 420, so most of you watching my video probably won't understand it for a while. But, you know, once your head clears, watch this video because we got a trade on Friday, don't forget. Traders, for Friday, like every day, put your stops in, put them in first. You never know what these markets are going to provide for us. News comes out of the woodwork, but the charts usually tell you what should happen the next day. If they're not going to work, that happens sometimes. That's what the stop goes in for first. Make sure you do that. The charts say, sorry to say, the OMNI has stopped flip-flopping and has turned red for trading OMNI, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell for Thursday night, Friday, right now through Friday. So we have turned red, and it's pretty strong red, so I can't even call it mixed anymore. OMNI has made up its mind. We're going down for at least for at least Friday, Thursday night to Friday. And then because we're day traders, we'll see what's going to happen for Sunday night through Monday. Apple. As we mentioned in the last video, no changes from last night's video. Kind of looks exactly the same. So we will just go with the signals in OMNI, S&P, NASDAQ, Russell, and see where we end up. Traders, I'm going to show you some great charts in 1 second. I just wanted to remind you of something. OMNI Camp is happening in 3 weeks. If you want to come out, you better send those applications. Time is ticking, and we got to get ready for you. And then there's this. I've started offering for you slightly more introverted traders that do not have 5 full days to come to Vegas. I'm doing OMNI Camp one-on-ones, one-on-one with Oscar, where you and I will do OMNI Camp with one another for 3 days. Well, really 2 days, and then Monday we'll make sure we see it work well, and you'll be home. If that's more appealing to you, if you couldn't make the 5-day trip, you want to just have a weekend, one-on-one with Oscar, I will teach you the OMNI. Make sure you call me 702-629-4755. Or, of course, go to OMNIBootcamp.com and fill out your comprehensive... That would be a cut if we did retakes. And fill out your comprehensive application so I can see what you're about before I call you back and interview you. All right, traders, that's about it for that stuff. I want to show you the charts that talk about these things. And remember, before I show you the charts, there's something that you have to do when you're in a trade and things are going wrong. It's okay to bite your nails. It's okay to do belly whoppers out the first floor window as long as it's onto grass. It's not okay to cancel, replace your protective stops. Never do that. When you're going to do that, instead, say this to yourselves over and over again, and that will help you, and then we'll look at some charts. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Stops are in. However, emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders, now. Let's go. Look at some charts. Okay, traders, E-mini S&P, very same chart that we looked at in last night's video. We talked about this massive resistance line that when it does get hit, like it did in the back where you can't even see it, it dropped all the way down, hit it again, dropped down, and this time we hit it but several times, and in the form of what I like to call an Oscarism known as this F flag right here. So we're in a bullish formation, the F flag. We're bouncing 1, 2, 3, 4 times. We're trying to hit through, where usually it's one shot, 1 day only, and it drops. So it's trying to get through the top, and the OMNI turns red. So that means I have to sell rallies for trading on Friday because I follow the OMNI. But just keep in mind, you know, inside this flag, you could drop 50 points and be right back down here at the bottom where support is. So we're looking to day trade this only, not call the top at this moment, okay? Just wanted to make that clear, 1 day at a time. And this was, by the way, sitting in a nice bullish channel. It even fell out of that bullish channel. It settled lower, that bar right there, settled lower than the channel. You know, in the middle of the flag, but lower than the resistance. So OMNI's red, we're selling rallies. Next chart. the YM. Same chart you seen in last night's video. You can see that it hits it once, but this time didn't actually hit it, but it did build an F flag on the way up there, right? So it built a formation. And it just kept hanging out inside this formation, got close to the line, and here we stand. But there's a problem with this. It was right inside, beautifully inside this flag in yesterday's video. Look where it is now. Same chart, updated with Thursday's bar. It is here. That's Thursday's bar. So that's different. That gives us a bit of a problem. And the OMNI has flipped to the downside, so we have to sell rallies as far as I'm concerned in your E-mini S&P NASDAQ Russell trades. And then Apple, I showed you the Apple chart last night. It really hasn't changed at all. I mean, it just put one bar in about the same size as the bars near it. No difference there. We'll keep an eye on Apple. It has room to drop, get to the bottom of this channel, and move higher like it does each time it gets there. So we'll see what happens one day at a time. No changes in Apple. Traders, thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, will keep you posted one day at a time for day trading. And the longer term outlooks, I always make sure you're aware of as well. Thanks for tuning in. I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.